Hey guys, what's going on? It's Knuckles here, and this is the first episode of my Let's Play series. As you can see, most of my stuff, or a lot of stuff, I've already built, um, but I'm going to spend the first few episodes going over things that I've already built, and just showing how they work, and giving some advice on how to put them in your own world. And so most of this stuff I've gotten from other YouTube videos and other YouTubers. So I'm going to show them how I put them in my world, and I'll link to whoever I got it from. So I'm going to do 3 videos this week on the 3 different XP spawners I have. The first of which is the mob spawner, as you can see over here. I got this design from Monkeyfarm, and I will put a link to his video in the description box below. And this is the mob spawner and XP farm. Now the mob spawner is this box up here where the mobs spawn, and then you can control them so that they fall off into here, and the XP farm is this device here which contains the controls for turning on the spawner and for opening a latch and for pushing the loot forward. And I will show you how it works. The way I have it set up is that there's a pressure plate here, which when you step on, sends a signal vertically up into the spawner. The spawner will open pistons, which release water, pushing all the mobs off into the center hole here, which they fall down and take significant fall damage, so that they're easily 1 or 2 hit kills. Now I can step off here, it'll release the pistons again so the water stops and new mobs can spawn on the pads above, and I can easily just touch them here and kill them all. And then now I hit this button, it pushes all the loot forward so I can pick it up. And if I would like, I can hit this. This opens up the trap so that the mobs just fall directly into the lava below. If I don't want mobs just spawning in here, or if I don't want them wasting space or whatever, I can easily just pull that up. Also, if I don't want, say, this rotten flesh, I can throw it over there and just destroy it. Now, 2 things to know. One is the height. You might want to change it depending on how much damage you want them to take. When I first built it, it was 1 block lower, and I found that half the mobs were dying just from impact. And it also depends on your difficulty. Currently I'm on normal difficulty. If you have them on easier difficulty, they'll die easier, and harder difficulty, they have more health, and they'll die harder. The second thing to know is that you have to light up all the caves underneath. I think it's within a 144 block radius from where you are. So you have to go cave exploring, light up everything to make sure that this up here is going to be the #1 spot for the game to spawn mobs. The other thing is, it's obviously best used during the daytime so that mobs aren't spawning outside or anywhere on your own base or whatever. And the other thing is, they spawn more efficiently when you're closer, so depending on where you want to place this, you probably should put it in the middle of wherever you're spawning. I know Monkeyfarm has his right in the middle, so when you're traveling around it, you'll probably get the most spawns. I wanted to put mine off to the side, because I wanted this little park in the middle here. And I didn't want it just right smack in the middle. So usually I find I get the most spawns when I'm standing next to it. Like this platform here is the most spawnable area. So basically, if I want a ton of spawns, I just have to sit here, wait for them to spawn, and then do it. Or if I'm working somewhere around here, which I likely won't be. So if you want the most spawns, put it in the middle. That's the best. Um, Now I will go over into the test world and show you how it works. So I used MC Edit and I imported the mob spawner into a flat test world with half slabs. So there is no areas on the surface for mobs to spawn, and there are no areas below for mobs to spawn because there are no caves or anything. So all the mobs are forced to spawn up there. This is the only place in the whole world they can spawn. So we're going to see a maximum efficiency up here. Now we're going to flip this back up. And you can see they're spawning so much that they're actually just walking off the edge into the middle. And we're seeing some spawns drop. And also you can see that this version, this is an older design of mine. This version is a little bit lower, so more of the mobs are probably going to die. But in the other world, I raised it up one just so that I would have a higher living rate after they fell. So I'm going to put these down. And as you can see, one other difference is that there are 2 blocks in the pusher, so it actually crushes them. In your model, if you want to, you can include that if you'd rather have the items than the XP. And of course, instead of a lava pit in the bottom, you can just include a item collector. So you could just have it so it crushes them, and obviously you would have blocks here so that the items don't spill out. And then you could have them drop down into the collector instead of the lava. So if you look, I have it set up so that there's a switch here. The switch activates the water pistons. You can see this is the vertical wiring going up, activating all the pistons. And it goes around onto all 4 sides. And of course you want to cover it with whatever you choose to, so that light doesn't leak in through where the pistons are located, because that does happen. And here I replaced part of the wall with glass, so you can see all the mobs falling off. And of course the pistons are being a little glitchy, I think because I moved farther away from the input source, the button on the bottom. Move a little bit down. There we go. They keep shutting off. But as you can see, as it's turning on and off, it's pushing all the mobs down. They fall into these little canals. There are 4 canals going along the bottom. And the canals push all the mobs into this little hole. It's a 1x2 hole in the middle. And as the pistons close and stop the water from flowing, mobs are able to spawn up here. And as you can see, the half slabs prevent spiders from spawning so they don't clog it up, and the pressure plates prevent the half slabs from blocking the mobs from being able to spawn. And there you have it. If you'd like a easy to understand tutorial on how to build the mob trap, I will include the link to Monkeyfarm's tutorial. He's the one who designed it, and he gives a very good tutorial on how to build it. It's the one I used to build it. And of course, I'll show you the 2 other things I included just to make mine a little more personalized. I set up a whole dedicated area because there wasn't really much I needed this for, and I put water down here, so it's kind of like a cool low pool. It also prevents mobs from spawning in this area. And I put glowstone underneath just to light it up, and I included lava. I allowed it to spill into here, and then I put glass over it, so that's also another source of light and just a little decorative. And of course little fountains pouring into it. And on top, as you can see, it's not entirely finished, but hopefully I'll finish it soon. I just wanted to leave it open so you guys could see a little more what it looked like. I was thinking of things to kind of design this as, so it wasn't just this big floating stone cube. And I was thinking about mobs to make it look like, and I thought of ghasts because they're both square. So I found a picture of a ghast, and I made a little design to try and make it proportionate. It's not a one-to-one scale, or it wouldn't be one-to-one, but it's not an exact scale of the ghast because I believe this is 23 blocks wide, um, 23 by 23, so the ghast wouldn't exactly be exact, but I think I did a pretty good job. And when I finish it, I'm going to put legs on it and a bottom to it so it's completely enclosed. And of course I created a little floating ball of netherrack that's on fire to kind of simulate the fiery balls that the gas shoot at you. So you could do whatever you want to personalize yours, and of course remember to light up as much as you can so that you get the maximum number of mob spawns. And in the next two videos I'll be showing two other spawners that I've built. So tune in next time to see what those are, and thanks for watching.